Okay, just in case, we are recording this lesson, and today we're going to speak about, what do you think about?
Can't get it.
No, Marina, I'm sure you know.
House.
About hobbies. I'll share my screen with you. Yes, full house. I'm sure you have read the text. Yeah? Yes.
I read it for 2 hours.
We can do this task just to warm up. Just start with. Just to remember our last thing. Let's remember some clues. Marina, choose the number.
Number 3. Step ladder.
How can you explain what is it and what do we need it for?
It's a very useful thing to climb higher if you don't have enough height. No, that's all.
Okay. Marina, go. Choose
Number 5.
5.
A key ring. Wow. Is such a thing for holding keys. Holding keys. Not to lose it. For not to losing it. Not losing.
Number 9. It's an iron. If I have wrinkled clothes, I can iron it with iron. With an iron.
I can iron it with iron.
I
can
have
do
a
it,
wide dictionary.
More neat. Neative. Okay. Let me see my number 1. The one. It's not enough. Oh, it's good. We need to, in our teachers, we have to open a 3 or a 10.
Your microphone is very bad. Maybe you can.
Yes.
My connection.
No, your microphone.
I suck. Can you hear me?
Your microphone.
Can you hear me?
The sound is very bad.
It's a pity. Okay, I'll try that. And if I speak right in my microphone, is it better?
No.
There are many, как будет шум, noises, many noises.
Noisy.
A lot of noise.
One more time, connection maybe. Let's try. Let's try to connect one more.
I think
one more.
I think it's because of my microphone. Maybe I'll try to do it without my
The microphone is too noisy, and we heard.
What about now? Is it better?
A little better.
Do you hear me?
You are on mute.
Do you hear me?
A little better.
A little better. Okay. The thing is that we need in our vision to open 10 or 10. It is very necessary, especially if you don't have a man in the kitchen. Who's doing it? Marina or Elvira?
Number 4.
Number 4, okay?
A corkscrew. It's my favorite thing for opening bottles.
Bottles with what?
What?
Bottles with what?
And bottles need what? Bottles needs a corkscrew.
Bottles of what? What are inside the bottle?
Bottles of wine, of course.
Okay. Malvina,
Number 9.
9 is
Oh, excuse me. Number 10.
open.
Number 10. A screwdriver. Oh. My husband has much of these things, many of these things. This is a device.
Very useful.
For me, yes, it's a device for input or output, for inputting or outputting some kinds of things, some kinds of metal things.
Ну, шуруп это же screw. Почему не screws?
But maybe we can't remember this one. So we use that kind of metals things. Like, it's a kind of nails.
They are nails with резьба.
No, the word резьба.
Number 8.
8?
A torch. This is a thing that we need when it's dark and we don't have a candle, and we can use a torch because it has an electric light. It has an electric light.
Okay, maybe my phone. Let it be 6.
6.
It's a small thing. It is a small thing. We need to put things together, and maybe some cloths, or especially if our buttons are soft, and we can misplace our buttons with the pin. Alvina?
Number 7. Oh, I don't know what is it. Velcro.
Look at the picture.
Maybe this is like Russian scotch. Yes.
No, липучка, застежка, липучка.
Velcro is for putting one side of our clothes on the on other side.
The other side. It's very good.
Maybe.
And Marina, you number 2.
What's the last? A nail. A
Natasha,
nail. It's a very useful thing to join two wooden objects, or to join two things like covering of the floor, for example. And you can use it for hang the picture on the wall, and you can use it for other things, for example, for opening cans. Very wide area of use.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry.
Natasha.
Yeah, with photo of photo cameras. Do you think they are modern or efficient?
Next questions.
These are not modern. Not modern.
Not modern. They're old enough. Okay. And make 6 questions you would ask the person who collects the cameras in the photo. So it's a kind of collection of cameras, and we need to ask some questions about these collections. The person who
When do you
collects.
start to collect these things? From what thing have you started your collection?
Other questions? Maybe Natasha? Natasha, can you ask a question about this collection?
Девушки, I'm sorry, the connection is not very good actually. I can hardly hear you, but okay, you wanted me to ask a question, right?
The person who collected the camera in the photo.
So the first question was, Marina, what was your question? Could you please repeat?
We need to ask 6 questions to the person who
Yes, but you
collects
asked a
these,
question and Natasha asked you, what was your question?
I don't ask question for you. We just need to ask some
How
questions.
many cameras do you have in your collection? Yeah, the easiest one.
Very good.
Albina, your question.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite object in this range, or in this range of your collection? In this range of cameras, maybe.
I would ask, what is the oldest camera in your collection?
Or what is the
Oldest?
oldest?
Now you?
I would know what do you want to do with your collection? Do you want to sell some?
I wanted to add to your question. What are you going to do with your collection after your death? Natasha.
This is a reasonable question, by the way. Well, which one is the most expensive?
Yeah, very interesting question. Albina?
What about your siblings? Are they support you in your obsession?
Very interesting.
Are they supporting you in your obsession?
I had some questions, but I have forgotten when I was thinking about your question. Okay.
Yeah.
How much money do you spend on your collection?
And how long do you collect all these things?
Okay, I think that's enough to ask questions. So think about something you collect or used to collect. And then if you've never collected anything, imagine you're the owner of the collection in the picture. And try to tell us as much as possible about your collection. And we will ask you some questions we would like to know about the collection.
We should talk about your collection.
Think about something you collect or used to collect. For example, in my childhood, I used to collect stamps and postcards. And it was rather difficult to collect that items in my childhood. It was Soviet times, and it was hard to find new stamps. But on the other hand, in some newspaper agency, they sell some like sets of stamps, and it was very interesting. They were theme sets, тематические наборы. But it was rather expensive, especially for a Soviet school girl. And as for postcards, I used to write. I used to write letters abroad. I had some pen friends abroad, and we exchanged postcards. So I even had some postcards abroad from Bulgaria, from Germany. Okay, it's about my collections in my childhood.
Mhm.
In my childhood, I collected candy wraps after New Year. It was my favorite collection because it was sweet воспоминания.
Memories. Memories.
Sweet what?
Memories.
Elements?
Memories.
Sweet memories. To the next New Year. And I have, I used to collect in my childhood что будет бусы? Beers, это бисер, а бусы?
Sorry?
Никто не помнит.
I'm here.
Да. Секунду. Beads, так же как бисер. I used to collect beads, and it were all beads. They belonged to my mother, and I made new beads from these old beads. It was my hobby.
And what about now? Do you have any collections right now?
Oh, now I have so many collections. I read this article below, and I realized that I have so many rubbish in my house. I'm not a collector, I think, there, but now I realize that I have just so much trash.
Very nice, yes.
Old clothes, not things that I don't use for years. I'm a passionate collectioner.
Yeah, I find myself a little similar with Mr. Trebus too. Maybe Albino, Natasha will be different.
I used to collect in my childhood cards from bubble gums.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Like love is.
Love is.
Yeah, love is or others.
No, I just collected love is cards.
Yeah, love is was the most popular. But I have no such many cards from my own. But my classmate made me a gift. He had a lot of these cards, and he gave me
Presented you with them.
just yes, all his collection. I was in the seventh sky from my happiness.
And what about now?
And he did, как сказать, заламинировал?
Laminated?
Yeah, he laminated these cards.
It was
love. Great.
Albina, it was love.
No. It was not love.
It was just a friendship. Just a friendship.
Yeah, just a friendship.
And do you have any collections now in the recent time?
We are all Mr. Trebus in some way.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
exactly, yes.
Yes. I like Mr. Trebus. I collect a lot of things which uh, I have to throw it, but I cannot.
Mhm.
That is my collection. It's a pity, but it's a reality. My reality.
Mhm. Natasha, what
Plюшки.
about you?
I used to as a child I used to collect small calendars. You remember?
Mhm.
We had a lot of them at that time, and the most popular ones were from were with animations, right? Um, I used to exchange the calendars with my classmates, and somehow they were not often sold in the shops, but my friends somehow found them, and we had quite big collections.
Mhm. And what about recent time? Modern time?
Modern time. No, right now I'm not collecting anything.
Yeah, you are perfect.
No, I'm not. Believe
And
me.
for my modern life, I have some collections, yes, like Mr. Trebus. Trebus, I can remember his name. Well, I have hints. Yes, Trebus. Trebus. For example, I collect books. I collect some discs. Vinyl, как vinyl. I'm not sure. Do you know, Natasha?
Не знаю, там, I'm looking for it, looking it up in the dictionary.
Vinyl record.
Vinyl
Vinyl.
discs. Vinyl discs. Yeah. Also, I collect.
Vinyl.
I collect those. Postcards. Yes, I collect, and I have a new hobby to send postcards from different places to myself. I sent a postcard from Tbilisi, from St. Petersburg, from Vyborg to myself. It's really very interesting to get postcards from other places, especially with view of these places. I think it's very interesting. Okay, now let's remember some phrases from the text about Mr. Trebus. Trebus. Let's make phrases.
Hit the headlines.
Hit the headlines.
Become a health hazard.
Become a health hazard.
Advertising leaflets.
Sorry,
Where?
a little louder, please.
Advertising leaflets.
German.
Рекламные буклеты. It's violet. Advertising leaflets.
Where is it? Leaflet.
It's
Yes,
violet.
I found.
Violet. Mm-hmm.
Acquire.
Violet. No, the card is violet. Advertising, yes, leaflets.
Can you point? I can't hear.
Advertising leaflets.
Advertising. Yeah.
Advertising. Yeah.
German invasion.
Yes.
German
Invasion.
Invasion, yeah. Mhm.
Ага.
So junk.
Settle in London.
Yes, very good. Settle in London. Into piles. What is it into piles?
Packs of. No. Yeah.
Make?
Packs of. Oh,
No,
no.
packs of into
Make
piles.
means
No.
Stacks into piles, yeah?
Steps.
Стекс это уже стопки чего-то. Текстов. А вот выселил его, это про консула или про совет. The Lowton Council came and evicted him. It's red. Красная карта.
Came.
The local council
evict
came to evict him.
Да, выселил.
Evict.
Every Elvis Presley record.
Acquire. Every Elvis
Acquire.
Presley.
Yes. Mhm.
Acquire.
A full newspaper.
Fireman.
Packs of old newspaper.
Some impulse purchase.
Make some impulse purchase.
Mhm.
Purchase or purchase? Purchase это существительное, purchase это приобретать или как?
Нет,
И-
purchase. и
Purchase.
А
Покупка.
purchase?
А можно и так, и так.
Purchase?
Как покупка и купить.
A lot of English words can be
With good intention.
and nouns in the same way. What about indicative?
In good intention. С хорошими
So,
намерениями.
junk, maybe.
Intention? What?
In good intention.
With good intentions.
With good
Intention.
intention.
Good. Ага.
Dead batteries.
Dead
Старые батарейки. Dead battery.
Yeah.
Упокоившиеся батарейки.
Sort the junk.
Sort
the
the
kitchen.
junk in the kitchen. Yeah.
No.
No?
Join.
Отсортировать гвозди и булавки. Sort the nails and pins.
Mm-mm.
A drawer in the kitchen.
A drawer.
Ящик.
Drawer in the
Drawer?
kitchen.
Drawer, не drawer.
The junk nails and pins, it's not correct. We have some mistake.
Don't know.
Maybe correct, actually. So, junk, nails, and pins.
Why not?
A
Sort
junk-
the junk.
Attribute. Yeah.
So it's the
So-
junk.
So the junk, nails, and pins. Yeah. If junk is an attribute, then
I'm
it's
not
correct.
sure. I'm not sure. It's we can we can check, but I'm sure it's not correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ага. Stacks into piles is incorrect. Ага.
So text
Мгм.
of
Stacks of old newspaper. Stopки.
So the
Mhm.
junk into piles. So the
Yeah.
junk into.
correct. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So
then
the
back-
junk into files, text
Yeah.
of nails and things, text of all things. It was good. Answers were good. Mhm. Mhm. In what ways are Mr. Trebus and or the bloggers obsessive?
Мгм.
I think we are obsessive in the way we all, except Natasha, obsessive to collect different things, to memorize something. Ideas?
I can't get the question. What does it mean?
Marina, I think your microphone and my microphone are not very good today.
I can't get the question. Я не понимаю вопроса.
In what ways are Mr. Trebus and or the blogger who has wrote this article? In what way are
Как он его описывает?
no? In what ways? То есть каким образом, да?
Каким образом он его описывает?
Ну, или в чем проявляется.
Понятно.
Да, да. В чем проявляется его, этот, как сказать,
Ну, в данном
obsessive
случае
process.
одержимость, да?
Да, да, да. Мгм.
Can you add something? My answer.
He's collecting all kinds of things. Mr. Trebus is collecting all kinds of things.
So,
No,
he, only he? I think that's
not.
is a little obsessive too, collecting things. And so we can describe ourselves. We already said that me, Marina, and Albina, we collect a lot of different stuffs, different things. So maybe we can say that we are a little obsessive in this way.
I agree, and как будет признаться, я находила слово, забыла. I admit that I am a little obsessive in my collecting different things, but I can explain. Как будет оправдать? I can indulge myself. Indulge — это оправдание или баловство? Не помню. Because I have different years in my life, and there were difficult years where we don't have something to eat, don't have something to wear on. And so I collect many food on the refrigerator. I collect many clothes in case I don't have something to wear. And now I'm recovering. And I give some things to different people who wants to get it, but not all. There are so many things in my house that are just laying and waiting, or where my когда руки до них дойдут, when I come and see them.
But our task aim is to speak about Mr. Trebus and or the blogger. Let's speak about them. Okay, in what ways are Mr. Trebus and or the blogger optimistic? In what way?
They are optimistic when they say about ways of recovering. Maybe you can always put these things,
I
and
can't remember exactly.
you can realize that you are obsessive. What?
As for me, I can't remember exactly. Of course, I have read this article, but I can't remember in what ways they are optimistic. I can't remember that the blogger said he or she, I can't remember exactly he or she, maybe I even don't know, that he or she is pessimistic because he kept the instruction of the chair.
But I think that he began the process of recovering because the first step in this process is to realize that you are obsessed.
Yeah.
And he realized it was the first step.
Yeah, it's really right. Really so. What about well-intentioned? Well-intentioned.
Well-intentioned. Some people collect valuable things, and these people are well-intentioned because these things increase in their value from the time it may be paintings or jewelries or some vines. They became older and they became more valuable. And this can be a good вложение денег, good investigation, good investigation of money, especially на пороге 25-го года, как у нас будет перед лицом, in the face of New Year.
When it's almost to 2025. Albina, what can you add?
Sorry, I haven't read the
Maybe
articles.
well-intentioned. Maybe they are these people who collect a lot of things, which and these things are in which they don't need in. Maybe their intentions are like that. Well, I don't need in these things, but maybe other people will be need in such things, and that's why I will collect the things, and
For others.
I will make them.
We need to have a break. We need to have a break.